So here are all the reasons that I hear when people talk about using a stuffed animal with someone living with dementia. These are all the things that I hear from caregivers or from care communities, why they are afraid to try a stuffed animal with someone and they don't want to do it. So these reasons actually come, I'm going to put this little friend right here, from my second book, Creative Engagement, all about programming activities for people living with dementia. The book that I wish I had when I was a program director. And I literally have a list of them, so I'm going to tell you them right now. 1, I hear it isn't dignified. Yes, it is. And the reason it's dignified is because for a lot of people living with dementia, this looks and feels real and therefore is real to them. So when they think it's real, of course it's dignified. We're not trying to treat people living with dementia like they're children. We're giving them something to love and care for, and that's what is so important. We've already tried it. Let me tell you a story about the we've already tried it. I was consulting with a company once, a couple of years ago, and they said, Rachel, we've already tried stuffed animals and they don't work. I was like, okay, not really believing them. So I said, well, let me see what you have. I went to their station where they're keeping the baby dolls and stuffed animals, and they had a stuffed animal bear with a bow tie on it. And they were like, see, the residents don't like it. And I said, who do you know who has a bear in their house, a live bear in their house that with a bow on it? And they were like, well, nobody. And I said, yeah, exactly. So a stuffed animal that's a bear, like that, nobody's going to think that's real. The point of this is that they think it's real, or even if they don't, it provides a level of comfort. And a lot of times people will vacillate between thinking it's real one day and maybe the next day they don't. But the point is, a lot of people, this is very real to them. Okay. We can't keep the dolls or pets clean enough. By the way, I've got another friend with me today. This baby doll, yeah. I like this one because it's the right size. It's soft, but it's big, but it's not huge. And it looks and feels pretty real. Okay. We can't keep them clean. This is a huge problem, especially now with COVID, although, I've been hearing more recently that it's not something that really transfers from surface to surface that well. Still, and as always in healthcare, we want to keep things nice and clean. The great thing about some of the memorable pets in particular is that they can be washed. You do have to look and make sure. But I have, in some cases, put them in a garment bag and put them actually in the washing machine. Again, you got to check. But even for the robotic ones, there's no reason that you can't, take a washcloth and like wipe it down. This is also why I recommend having multiple pets, because some residents or some clients will kind of hoard the animals. And so if that's what's happening, okay, well then maybe everybody has their own, right? And they're not a high price point, so it's not a huge deal to have a number of them. And bringing me to another point, they are too expensive. Not really. The Joy for All Pets, the mechanical ones, are about $100, $120. So that's a little bit higher of a price point. But for the joy that people get, I don't think it's that expensive. And with these guys, I think this is about $40. Yeah, not really expensive. And if you're watching this video before the Black Friday weekend, you have an opportunity, and you might already know this, to win this specific dog, okay? So if you are interested in doing that, please like the video, comment below so I know that you saw it, and share it. And that way we're going to be able to keep track. We're going to be able to pick somebody at random from that list. And please tell me your name in the comment, or something, so I know it's you, or I don't know, send me a message. But yeah, one of our residents will hog all the babies or pets. Same thing. This is why we're gonna have multiple pets. And of course, what if they don't like it? Well, this brings me to my most important point, which is if you don't try, you're not going to know. And the way you're going to try, and if you watch my videos before, if you've listened to me at all, you know what I'm going to say, which is you're going to hold it out and say, what do you think about this? Because right away, you're going to know. They're going to say, oh, a dog, or they're going to say, oh, a stuffed animal. And whatever they say is the right answer, right? So we're not going to force our reality on the person. We're going to let them tell us what their reality is, which is why, of course, embracing their reality, we're going to say, what do you think about this? If they say, oh, it's a puppy. Yes, it's a puppy. Oh, it's a stuffed animal. Yes. And then that way you're not pushing your reality on them. They're telling you their reality. You can't go wrong. And guess what? If they don't like it at all, fine, try it again in a couple months or don't, but you're never going to know unless you try. So those are the things that I hear most often. You know, what do we do? How should we try this? That's what you're going to try. So hope you enjoyed my video today. Please, in order to be part of the contest, make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure to leave a comment and share. So those are just a few things. Yeah, thanks.